Here is one of the lessons I learned after 35 years of combat sports. The best way to learn. You don't just learn by watching your coach demonstrate techniques. While this is a big part of learning, if that's all you do, then you're seriously stifling your growth. Here's what else you can do. Watch your coach or someone more advanced than you spar. Think about what they're doing and why they're doing it. I used to watch my coach August Valens spar and some of my more advanced training partners too, and it meant a lot. Some of my training partners couldn't explain what they were doing when I asked them, but when I got to watch them, I was able to understand. Same goes for watching fights. Don't just watch them as a fan. Watch them as a student of combat sports. Ask yourself, why is a fighter A doing that particular thing, or why is he using this or that tactics against fighter B? Would you do the same if you were him, or something different? How would you fight both fighter A and B? Can you implement some of their techniques tomorrow in training and maybe start practicing them? Learn from instructionals and books. Yes, books. There has never been a better time to learn combat sports given the number of instructionals online, both free and paid. I used to learn from books. I remember learning many judo techniques like Kosotogari from judo books written by world and Olympic champions. But don't overdo it with instructionals. That's coming from a guy who sells them. Many people just buy them and never go through them. If you have a good coach and system already, instructionals here and there might be used to supplement an already sound fighting system. Don't get lost in hours of footage. If you have an area where you're lacking, learn it from the instructional and practice it. Drill, drill, and drill some more. They say drillers are killers, and I cannot agree more. Make sure you drill the basics until you're blue in the face. Fancy stuff can and does work, but only if you have your basics down. Drilling will make you react without thinking because you have created the neural pathways to do so. Your muscles will cooperate properly and your body will execute the moves fast and without a second thought. I recommend coming 45 minutes before your practice and lightly drill the things you need the most. If you train 3 times a week, that will be 2 hours and 15 minutes of extra drilling time per week. Now calculate how many hours that will be in a year. This is what I used to do with my guys who competed. I heard Lloyd Irvin speak about doing this with his fighters and I implemented it immediately. Situational sparrings are a must. You are not going to be able to master different situations or positions unless you deliberately place yourself in them. If you just do general sparring, you will not be in any position long enough to master the attack or defense. Therefore, you must place yourself in them to get enough practice in, both for attack and defense. Take for example side control. You and your partner should do situational sparring in this position, with and without punches. You can start on bottom for the first 5 minutes and practice your escapes while he attacks and then change roles. Do several rounds of these, preferably with different partners. Same goes for any position and situation. If you'd like to hear about other lessons I've learned after 35 years of doing combat sports, click on the full video.